What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Shiny McForestine. I can't do this. It's too shiny. No build videos today. We are going to continue on with our back to basics series, and I'm going to share 2 tips with you that even though if you're an advanced player or someone that's played Outriders for a while or played it at the beginning is coming and came back now, you might be surprised that you don't know this. I myself am surprised by how many people I still encounter on streams, in Discord, and in the comments of my videos that don't know that you can do this. So join me as I explain exactly what I'm talking about. But if you do find this video useful in any way or enjoy it, do consider giving it a like, subbing to the channel, maybe sharing the video with a buddy. It really does mean a lot to me and it helps the channel grow. But without any further ado, let's go. So we will just do these directly in the game, no weird recording shenanigans. The first one is that when we do build our characters up and start looking at some of these in-game builds, the substats on armor start becoming very important. Let me travel to Trenchtown here quickly. So these substats, for instance, right now I'm on my Technomancer, and the Technomancer, generally if you want to build a good firepower Technomancer, a blighted rounds Technomancer, you want to have your armor have stats on them that look like this. So you're looking for something that's got bonus firepower, close range damage, and long range damage. Now, while for sure you can farm out in the wilds and get loot to drop, and quite often you can get lucky and get that stat distribution to drop, what does happen though is when it's an epic or a rare item that drops, it already has mods on it and therefore doesn't, most of the times don't drop in the configuration that you're looking for. Now, there's 2 shops that are often overlooked in the game that people tend to forget about that you can go to, and that are on a half-an-hour timer when the stock refreshes, and you can use these to farm up specific gear that you're looking for. The first one is in Trenchtown here. These items here, you'll notice that they do already have 1 mod on them, but let's have a look. What we're looking for is we're looking for substats that have long range and close range. There's anomaly power, long range, close range, which is not what we're looking for. It's entirely possible we might not find exactly what we're looking for. As I said, I'm doing this on the fly and live, but to show you an example, so this here is max health, status power, and long range damage. So this is not a good item because it doesn't have bonus firepower on it. In fact, the only thing that it has on here is long range damage, but this has critical analysis on it already, which is a mod that we're looking for. So I could take this item, buy it, and then take it to our guy over here. Let me show you what I mean. I could take this item, take it over here to our boy Dr. Zahedi, and we can say, let me go find it. Where is it? Here we go. And here I can say improve rarity, and then it rolls a selection of 3 possible mods that can be on it. Now this is completely random. This is RNG. Sometimes you're very lucky and it rolls coincidentally one of the mods that you want on the gear in any case, or in this case, we don't want sidearm specialist, we don't want Achilles heel, and I guess we could want rejuvenation if we want a defensive mod, but let's say for argument's sake we take rejuvenation here. Now we still have an item where we can just keep critical analysis on here and just re-roll the rejuvenation to something else that we want. Now this is really important because this means that we have an alternative way of essentially farming the gear pieces that we want. Now let me give you another example, another shop. That's of course the one in Rifttown. The one in Rifttown is super special because the one in Rifttown sells green items. Green items come with no mods in them, so you have 2 opportunities, 2 RNG chances to pick from 3 potential mods that you can get. Let's go look at what the stock is available there. Maybe there's a bonus firepower, close range, and long range damage so that I can give you the example that I'm trying to make. Otherwise we'll use another piece of armor and I'll show you what I mean. So here we go. Anomaly, no, none of these are what we're looking for. However, there is a piece there that I can show you what I mean. Okay, so this chest piece over here, this has anomaly power, cooldown reduction, and status power. This is generally considered the 3 best substats for if you're building an AP class. So for instance, if I was on my pyromancer now, this chest would be perfect for trying to roll some mods onto because it's got anomaly, it's got cooldown, it's got status, which are the 3 that you're looking for on a pyro. So to show the example of what I'm talking about, let me buy this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over to Dr. Sahedi, and now you'll see it's a green item, so I can improve its rarity twice. And both those times I'm able to pick. Now what I could also do, just by the way, is having bought this with this character, is I can come over to my stash and I can throw it in here and log in with my pyromancer, and boop, I have a piece of pyromancer gear. And that coincidentally brings me to my second point, and that is the best way for you to try and kit out all of your characters. Remember that the shop is different for each one of the characters that you log in, and this shop stash refreshes every 30 minutes. So you can sit for a couple of hours and you can essentially farm gear outlets. The more alts you have, the more opportunities you had at different pieces of gear. And that's how, if you can look at my stash here, that's how you'll notice that I have all these green pieces that I keep around for when I got some blues over here, that I keep around for when I want to start making different builds, or when I want to start replacing some gear pieces. Now, in any case, just to keep the example going here, I don't mind spoiling this piece per se. I will take Dr. Zahedi, I will go to the green piece that I just bought, and you'll notice that now when I improve rarity, I can pick the first mod. In this case, again, I'm on my Technomancer, so it's gonna give you a choice. Your first mod that you roll on is always a class mod. Your second mod that you roll on is a generic non-class mod. So in this case, Frostbite's not great. Pain Launcher and kills the skills range by 67%. I would, both Freeze Barrage and Increase Range are both mods that I use on my Pain Launcher build. So I would take either one of these two. I'll take Increase Range, and now if I improve again, I get my choice at a second mod. Now here we have Arms Juggler, we have Resistance Piercer, and we have Power from the Ashes. Neither of these are good, so I would take it, but I'd still have this one now, and I'd simply have to mod the one, and I'd have a good piece of gear that fits perfectly into the AP archetype. That's it. It's as simple as that, and this is probably, I would say, how I outfit 75% of my, of my mods most of the time. I don't actually get that much gear that I enjoy from farming. I actually do it this way, where I spend 3 to 4 hours, I'm watching something on Netflix, and I just monitor all the shops, and I just buy the gear I want, and then I start modding them up. Sometimes you end up very unlucky and both mods roll in the direction that you don't want them to, and that's just, RNG at its best, and then you just end up throwing it away. One last thing before we end up this video that I just want to tie back to is that that's also, of course, the way how you transfer mods between characters. So if you start out a fresh character, that character has no mods, the easy peasiest way for you to move the mods across is simply to take a piece of gear, and I go, okay, cool, I want to give my brand new spanking Devastator the Unstoppable Force mod, which he doesn't have yet because I haven't found a piece of gear yet with that on, or more specifically, I haven't been able to dismantle anything where I was able to get that. And I can simply stick that onto here, mod it, stick this item into the stash from my backpack. I mean, this is very basic, but again, like I said, it amazes me how many people don't actually know this. It was a purple piece, right? There we go, there it is. So I can stick this into the stash, and I can log in with my Devastator, go take it out, and then I can dismantle it, and bang, I have the mod. That's it for the video today, guys. Nice, quick, and easy. Also, do remember that anything that you can put into the stash can be worn by another class, so don't think that certain class armor can only be worn by the class of that thing. You can, for instance, like I've done in the past, build a Borealis Pyro, and that works 100% fine. So the world is your oyster. Experiment as much as you want, try whatever you can, and basically build everything to your heart's content. But like I said, that's it for the video today. Thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far. Check out the Discord channel in the description of this video. A bunch of like-minded Outriders players are waiting for you on there to play expeditions with you, potentially carry you through content, and mostly just hang out with you because it's a bunch of awesome people. If that sounds like it's to your liking, give it a try. Otherwise, remember, I stream, and Outriders stream specifically on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock CEST on YouTube Gaming. Come check it out if you want to carry, you want to hang out with an OG content creator, that's a big one on the tongue, or you can just come have some beers with me and shoot the shit. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Actually, for that matter, it's super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are in the world. Don't just enjoy your day, enjoy your night too. But until next video, fucking cheers.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.